You think you know America, right? The land of freedom, fast food, and the Super Bowl. But what if I told you there are facts about the USA that no one ever taught you in school? Facts that might even change how you see the country forever. Fact number 1, the town that doesn't exist. You've heard of Area 51? But what about the American town that officially doesn't exist? In the heart of Nevada lies a place that used to be on maps, until the government wiped it clean. No record, no zip code, not even a name anymore. It was built during the Cold War as part of a top-secret nuclear testing project. Entire families lived there, under fake names. When the project ended, the town was demolished, and its residents were quietly relocated. Imagine being told you were part of history, but that history had to be erased. That ghost town, it's known only by insiders as Site 13. And even today, it's technically classified. Fact number 2, no official language, you read that right. The United States. The land that proudly proclaims English only has no official language at all. Congress has tried dozens of times to pass an English language bill, but it never stuck. Why? Because the founding fathers wanted to avoid favoring one group over another. In a country that speaks over 350 languages, that decision still echoes, especially in today's debates over identity and inclusion. It's ironic, isn't it? The most powerful nation on earth, united by freedom, not by language. Fact number 3, the president who wasn't first. What if I told you everything you learned was wrong? George Washington, the first US president, right? Well, technically not. Under the Articles of Confederation, John Hanson became the nation's first acting president in 1781, before the Constitution even existed. He even signed official documents as President of the United States and Congress assembled. Washington may have been the first elected president, but Hanson led the first government. So next time someone says Washington was number 1, you'll know he was actually number 8. Fact number 4, they're missing 27 miles. Here's a geographical glitch. The border between the US and Canada has a 27-mile stretch that no one technically owns. A mapping error from the 1800s created an unclaimed strip of land. And to this day, it's become a smuggler's haven and a legal gray area. A Canadian trucker once joked, "If I ever go missing, check the border." Turns out, he wasn't kidding. Law enforcement literally can't agree who has jurisdiction there. The US has the most surveilled borders in the world, except for one tiny piece that time forgot. Fact number 5. The day America lost its gold in 1933, the US government did something shocking. They confiscated gold from private citizens. Through Executive Order 6102, Americans were forced to trade their gold for paper money under threat of jail. It was a move to stabilize the economy during the Great Depression, but it also marked the end of private gold wealth in the US. Imagine losing not just your money, but your trust in the system itself. Fact number 6. The fake city under Disney. Ever heard of the tunnels under Disney World? Well, they're not a myth, and they tell you more about America than you think. Disney built an entire underground city to keep the magic alive. Employees travel unseen, deliveries happen in secret, and cameras monitor everything, all to maintain one perfect illusion. If America is a stage, Disneyland might just be its most honest performance. Fact number 7. The secret seal flip over a $1 bill. Ever notice the pyramid with an eye? That's called the Eye of Providence. But what if I told you that symbol was never supposed to represent the Illuminati? It actually stood for divine wisdom watching over America's destiny. The founders believed success required something greater than government. You needed faith. Yet, over time, conspiracy and culture turned it into one of the most misunderstood icons in US history. Fact number 8. The state that almost wasn't. In 1941, a group of counties in Northern California and Southern Oregon tried to secede and create the state of Jefferson. They even printed flags and held elections before Pearl Harbor halted the movement overnight. But here's the kicker to this day. Jefferson signs still hang proudly across the region. Because sometimes, the American dream isn't about starting a nation, it's about starting a conversation. Fact number 9. The national anthem nobody knows. Everyone knows the Star-Spangled Banner. But did you know it has 4 verses? And only one is ever sung? The final verse ends not with pride, but with a prayer. Then conquer we must, when our cause it is just. It's not a battle cry. It's a reminder that freedom has a cost. Fact number 10. The city of the future, hidden in the Arizona desert. There's a $1 billion ghost city called Site built, not for people, but for robots. It's a testing ground for AI, smart traffic, and surveillance tech. An entire city of the future with no residents. Maybe that's the real American story. Not the one we learned in school, but the one we're still writing. So, what did you learn today? that history isn't always what we're told, that secrets hide in plain sight, and that the real story of America is still being built brick by people like you. If this video made you think, drop a comment with your favorite fact and tell me which one blew your mind the most. And if you want more stories the textbooks missed, you know what to do. Because sometimes the truth is more American than the myth.